What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today we are talking about the new update that has just arrived to Red Dead Online. I have already done a video on this. I'll leave a link in the description down below. I covered a few things that I will talk about in this video as well, but there's a few extra things because the newswire has just been released, so I can actually talk a bit more in depth about the new update. But normally what happens is that the game modes get released a couple hours before you get the newswire, and that is the case as well today. So I was able to go and record a few videos talking about the new stuff that's already been added to do with the new game mode, but we will be going over that slightly again. But if you want a more in-depth review to see what the game mode actually is, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Also, on top of that, anything I talk about, I will leave a link to the newswire, which is where you can get the official information, and I highly recommend tuning into this every week because that is where you find out everything to do with the new updates in Red Dead. First thing to talk about is the new showdown mode, which is called Sport of Kings. Here it says, battle on horseback to secure the burning torch and ride through all your team's signal fires to score in Sport of Kings. The newest Red Dead Online showdown mode is a true test of horsemanship for 2 teams and 4 to 8 players, with sawed-off shotguns for close combat and rare single-shot dynamite bow pickups for either side of the torch to help even the odds. Now, this, in my opinion, is a good game mode. I've seen quite a few people comment already to say that they're not a fan of it. That is fair. If you like Overrun, I think you will like this game mode because it is very similar. You have to go through checkpoints. The only difference is you have to hold something whilst you go through those checkpoints, so not everyone can go through those checkpoints. You need to make sure that you go and get that torch first, and then you can go through the opposition checkpoints. I'll leave a more in-depth review, like I already said, in the description down below, where I talk about it and where there is more gameplay of it. It wouldn't be a weekly update if there wasn't new stuff in the shop. So this week you will be able to go and get a strong sombrero, you'll be able to go and get Gibson pants, and also a Trooper Rosa poncho. Those are the 3 things that have been added to this week's stores. Also, on top of all that, with care packages, there seems to be a different amount of care packages. If you are rank 10, the bonus care package, you will get 20 small game arrows, 20 fire arrows, 20 poison arrows, 5 predator bait, and 5 herbivore bait. If you manage to go and reach rank 20, the bonus care package for you will be 3 minty big game meats, 3 oregano big game meats, 3 thyme big game meats, 10 baked beans, 10 corned beef, 10 canned salmon, 5 Jolly Jacks, 5 cocaine gum, 5 moonshine, 5 gin, 5 guarma rum, and 5 fine brandy. That is everything to do with this week's update. I really expected there to be a lot more. The fact that it is E3, I really expected something to be hinting towards the next big update for Red Dead Online. We've already had quite a bit of information already, but I thought there was going to be a bit more information, just to tell us a bit more information about the roles that we're going to be playing, what you have to do in those roles, maybe something completely different that they'll add into the new title update. If you remember this title update that was just released, that was a massive update, a very, very big update, because it took me, just reading the newswire, it was a long newswire, and that was the stuff that was released on day 1, and now we're still getting weekly updates for that title update. So I expect that the next title update is going to be similar sort of size, maybe even just as big, maybe even bigger, so I expected to go and get some information on that today. Unfortunately, that is not the case, and this is what we've got for this week. Still, I feel like it's a pretty decent, I mean, it's not the best update, but it's still a pretty decent update. Still getting care packages, still getting new stuff in the store, and we go and get ourselves a new showdown mode, which, like I said, I think is pretty good. I'm really enjoying it so far, and then on top of that, we are also getting a 30% increase in XP, so you always have that as well. So no matter what you are doing in Red Dead Online, you will get a 30% increase. But like I said, I do feel like we've had bigger updates. I just expected a bit more just because it's E3. But leave it in the comments down below of whether or not you guys think this is a good update or not. Is this a showdown mode that you are interested in? If you have played it, what are your thoughts on the new showdown mode? Like I said, I enjoy it, but I know a lot of other people are not enjoying it so far. But leave all that in the comments down. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.